Hello and welcome back again to A-level paper. We are already done doing all the previous tasks for October-November 2024 for the advanced paper. You are going to find a link in the description, which is the playlist that contain all the tasks for this October-November 2024 series. And now we're going to move to the next or the last task, which is task 4 for JavaScript. So open mem_word_test.html in your browser. The page will test whether a user can access a site by entering a letter from their memorable word. In this case, the memorable word is Cambridge. You are required to edit and improve the web page. Test the web page by entering normal and abnormal data, following the instructions shown. So before opening the next, doing the other instructions, let's go and open the file that is given over here. Is this file. So as you can see, you're going to be given some positions and the word is Cambridge, so you need to guess in position 2 which letter it is. So in position as for Cambridge, A is in second position, so let me just put some wrong ones. You can see nothing is showing. Let's put numbers. How about we put some symbols as well? Nothing is showing. How about capital A? Nothing showing. Let's put the right one. Okay, it showed that memorable word check is okay or okay. Okay, open mem_word_test.html in your text editor and examine the HTML. The page uses JavaScript to make it work. So open also mem_test in your memorable word test in your JavaScript in your text editor. Note the comments and examine the code used to show and hide the buttons. Okay, so let's do whatever we're requested here. Let's go and open this. I'm going to open it in the text editor, which is I'm using Dreamweaver 2021. You have the freedom. You could use it by using any other text editors as well. It's going to be also more or less the same. Okay, so this is the web page. I opened it with Dreamweaver. Just drag and drop it, and you can see I have the head over here. I have this div written over here in style, and I have given its style, some of the styles over here. You will see that there is a JavaScript attached already. Usually JavaScripts are attached in the head, but if you scroll down a bit, you're going to find that JavaScript is attached over here, which is fine. Okay, so later we will check also the JavaScript file. So anyway, right now in the body, you can see the div is showing over here. I'm going to find the rest of the points, whatever is mentioned here, it will be written as well here. And then for the remaining also titles, enter the word, and you're going to find even this is already mentioned here with its style. The text box also mentioned here. The text box, this is an important one. This usually hold the ID with a letter. So this text box, we're having it as an input, and its return, we are going to use it in JavaScript. Okay, you're going to find also the case sensitive, and the two buttons also are very important. We have one IDs with the submit for the submit button, and another one is try again button. You're going to find both of them are using on click with the same function, which is called security test. We're going to find also two more, one H1 and H2. One is with the name ID, with the result ID, and is logout ID. We're going to utilize it later to use it whenever we're using these two buttons. Okay, and the final thing is the JavaScript. All right, let's go now to our JavaScript. This attached JavaScript, and here the interesting part is starting. So we have the word, our Cambridge word, and you notice the C is capital over here, and the rest are small letter. As mentioned, it is case sensitive, so we need to remember it is also case sensitive. So Cambridge is stored inside the variable mem word, and then we need also to get the length of this Cambridge word. So we just simply use the function which is called length, and we can store it in another variable. And then they ask you also in the question paper to read the comments. So comments are usually in JavaScript used using two front slashes. So they mean this one this line is calculating the number of the letters in the memorable word, and then the next line, which is getting the position number. Okay, so it generates a random number between 1 and the length of the memorable word. So to get this position or this random number, we're using a function which is called floor, and this is coming from the library called math. And from that we need to use a random function, which is again from the library called maths, and we need to multiply it by the number of length of those Cambridge letters. And again +1. Why? Because we don't want the generated number to contain 0. Alright, so after that we have a function which is called mem letter generator. In this one, this usually called whenever we upload the page. How did I know? Because as you can see, this is just called, this is called the calling, and this is the body or the part of the function. Okay, the definition of the function. This is the calling of the function. So we're calling it whenever the body loaded, because whenever you find a function like this in the middle of the JavaScript and there is nothing around it, this is going to get loaded whenever we open the JavaScript, or sorry, the HTML page. Okay, so after that, what is going to happen whenever this is called? It's going to run the following codes. So the letter number is going to be called. Where is this letter number? We're trying to get it from the HTML part over here. So here is the letter number. So we're going to get the letter number from here. Okay, and we're going to display that position number inside this letter number, so it will appear over here. Actually, it is in between these two. You can see between position and between the second line, so it will appear over here. And what else? We need to use the 2 buttons. So submit button is going to be showing, while trying button you can see that it's hidden. Okay, and the second thing, the value of the letter is going to be empty, to empty it and make it to hold nothing as we click on submit. These are already mentioned over here. Actually, display the random, but the random number shows the submit, hides the try, so it's hiding it, and then clears the input box or this box, and it is getting called. Okay, after that we're reaching to the another function which is getting called through the 2 buttons, these 2 buttons. So what it does here, this function is called when the submit button, and finish this function. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to finish this function to show the try again button when the wrong letter is entered. So you can see what is happening over here. So inside this function button, I'm going to arrange it a bit. Okay, so if memorable word, which we got it from here, the Cambridge, okay, there is a function called slice. This is going to get you the beginning and ending of that word, the index. It's usually using the array, so it's going to give you the beginning and the ending of that word, the variable. And if whatever is selected from here, it is matching with the letter value that got entered here with the position of that number, if it is correct, if it is matching, then what to do? In that result that was empty here before, if you remember, we had one ID with the result. It's usually empty, but if it is correct, it's going to show this message. So let me get back again here. So let's refresh it. So M is on number 3, right? So if we put M, if it is matching with the location number M, number 3, and M is in this location, if we click submit, then it shows in H1 or the result, it shows this word that we just assigned it over here. Okay, according to the question paper, let's get back again. So what we need to do, we need to add code as described in the comments too. So we need first to hide the submit button and display try again button if the letter entered is incorrect. Okay, and then display the text shown when the letter is correct. The second one is working. So what is that? Okay, it's working, so it should display the letter whenever it is entered. So if it is correct, it should display this. This is working, but we need to fix this one. So if it is incorrect, show that it is, hide this submit button. So it's pretty simple. Let's get back again to ours, and let's go after this if. What we can do, we can put else. Okay, and we're going to put in this else to hide that button. So it is document dot get element by ID. Sorry, okay. So what is that button name? I have the two buttons already. Actually, the code is already mentioned over here. Let me just copy paste it. You also may organize your codes in this way. It's easier to read, to be read whenever it is arranged. So I need the submit button to be hidden and the try again button to be visible. So you can use the style inline. Okay, let's save it and let's check now. Go to back. Let's get back again to our page, refresh it, and let's check. So we have cam R. So we have R in this location. I'm just going to put some wrong ones. So you can see that is showing me try again now. Okay, let's try R back again. So now it is, even though it's showing try again, it still show me that this memorable word check is okay. So okay, so there are some logical things that we need to set it down. Question paper is going to explain it to us what we need to do. Okay, so far we already corrected according to the question paper what we need to do so far. So what we need to do here, just save it. So Control S, leave it as it is like this. Let's get to the next point. Add code to allow only 3 incorrect entries. Okay, display the message which is called security check failed each time. Okay, so after try again appears, we need also to display security check failed. So let's get back again to our code over here, and let's put in the result security. Now actually security check failed is okay, it's in red color. That means it is the same like this one. So what we're going to do, and which is result is in red color, so I'm going to copy this and put it here, and we're going to say security check failed. Yes, correct. Okay, the next point. Okay, let's, why not to run the page and check it. So this is M, but anyway, let's put something wrong. You can see the button got hidden, another appeared, and security check failed has appeared. After the third incorrect entry, display the message, refresh the page to try again on a new line. So they want us to do with we still didn't add only after only 3 incorrect entries. After the third incorrect entry, we need to show the refresh page need to try. Okay, this one is in another one, which is the another header. It was the logout header. Okay, so we need to show it over here. Okay, to do these 3 entries to be only allowed 3 times, what we can do, we have to set a counter. Counter is usually very good. So this is in case it is wrong, and this is in case it is correct. So whenever it is wrong, I want it each time to count for me how many times it made a mistake. So I need a variable which is called count. Okay, I need to first let's go at the top over here, and let's initialize it. So I'm just going to call it count, variable count equal to 0. Okay, we could also, usually it's better to put comments, so this could be called to count how many so what will happen now, the count is going to be counted again and again. So if it is wrong, it's going to come here and show you security check failed. Oops. Okay, and it's going to count it. So it was 0, but as you come to this suggestion, it's going to be counted and it will become 1. Again, you click for second time, it's going to become 2. Third time you count, it's going to turn 3. Now what will happen if the condition reach to 3? What we need to do? So if the condition reached to 3, we need to show this, refresh the page to try again on a new line as this line. And one thing they didn't tell you is this also should disappear over here, as you can see. Okay, so let me just delete this for now. Okay, so let's get back again to our page, and I'm going to add inside else. So if count is equal to 3, in this case I'm going to do the following points. So for the buttons, they're going to be both disappeared. So let's put the buttons over here. So both buttons should disappear. Okay, and then I will have the 2 messages. One is about the security check failed, and another one is going to be from the logout. Logout, just make sure it is with the right spelling, and case is sensitive as well. It's case sensitive, so L is capital, O is capital. Don't write it down like this or the wrong way. Okay, I need to put another message here, which was refresh the page to try again. Okay, and let's just make sure also about the buttons over here. This is in case it is correct. So while it is correct, what we want to do, we want to show the submit button. So submit button should be visible, while the try again button should be invisible. So in this way it should work correctly. Let's go and check it. So number 1 is going to be capital C. Let's try small c. Security check failed. Let's put something wrong also. Security check failed. Let's try now correctly. Okay, it's working. Button appeared. Back again. Okay, let's try something else now. So it's supposed to be B, so I'm just going to put T. Second time, third time. So see on the third time what happened. Security check failed. Refresh the page to try again. So after you're done, what you need to do, you need to save the web page with this name. So this already Control S, and just simply go to this. You may just change the name to this one, and that's it. And then you may just open it back again, and it should be already working. Alright, so that's the end of JavaScript. If you have any questions or any comments, you may put it in the comment section. So all the best, and see you in the next paper.